once again to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for tuning in. And just in case you are a new subscriber, my name is Jessica Molefe, and I'm a makeup artist based in the beautiful land of Botswana. So today we're just gonna do a continuation of a video I did 2 weeks ago. It was titled Essential Makeup Products. I think Essential Makeup Products and Tools for Beginners. So today I'll be just showcasing on how exactly to use those products to come up with such a simple and yet nice, and it's even work friendly. The look is even work friendly. So just continue watching this video and really get to see how everything transpired. Please note, it is not this look. I'm extra. I'm the teacher, so I get to do what I want, okay? You understand? So continue watching. All right, so I did my eyebrows off camera because I didn't want to take longer than expected. I have a video, a detailed step-by-step tutorial on how I actually do my eyebrows. Just check out the information link here. It will lead you directly to the video that I'm talking about. All right, normally once I'm done with doing my eyebrows, I move to the skin. The reason why I say the skin is because in this case, we are not going to include anything concerning eyeshadow. I truly believe as a beginner, you really don't have to concern yourself with eyeshadow at the moment. It's something that you would learn at a later stage because it requires a lot of practice, So we're not going to include eyeshadow this time around. It'll be a separate tutorial altogether. So we're just going to focus on how to do a simple, basic, and yet nice look, and yet beginner friendly with the products that I spoke about on part 1 of this video. So I'm going to start with my foundation. For this step, we are obviously going to need foundation. And when it comes to foundation, I did mention on the previous clip that you need to understand your skin tone and even your skin type, because it is in that determines the kind of foundation you should buy. You don't just rush off and say you're gonna buy a foundation simply because a friend of yours uses that certain type of foundation. Foundations are designed in accordance to your skin tone, obviously, and your skin type. So in this case, in my case, I use Rimmel in the color Warm Honey. They say it's a full coverage foundation. So they say it's a full coverage foundation. So this is what I'll be using today, and a damp beauty blender. The reason why the beauty blender needs to be damp is that I don't know if you've noticed that once you apply foundation with a beauty blender that is not damp, it doesn't seamlessly apply on the skin, but it is when the beauty blender is damp, it sort of like gives this airbrushed finished look kind of thing. I don't even know how to explain it, but it's best if I just show it. So let's just move to the demonstration part of things. I have with me here my mixing plate, and this is what I normally like to use, especially for my clients. You don't necessarily have to get it, but I normally like to use it so that I'm not wasteful. I understand that some makeup artists who just pour foundation on top of their skin. Sometimes it can be too much and you wouldn't really know what to do with the rest of the product. So I just put such as is enough on there, and then we're good to go. So this here is more than enough to apply on your face. It's probably even too much in this case. So yeah, I'm gonna take that foundation, and I normally like to also use my concealing brush to apply foundation on the face. This is how I apply my foundation. I just like to apply my foundation from the T area going out. The reason why it's the T area going out, it's because I don't need too much foundation on these areas. Before you know it, I won't be able to blend it. So I just want to concentrate on the T area, which is the middle part of my face going out. So this is how I normally apply foundation, because I don't want too much here. So this is normally how my first step of my foundation application, and then I move instantly into blending. So when you blend your foundation using the Beauty Blender, you should just make sure you dab your Beauty Blender. You don't rub, you dab your Beauty Blender. So in dabbing your Beauty Blender, you'd notice even that it evenly distributes foundation on your skin. It doesn't leave out patches of foundation. So the dabbing motion is very, I can't seem to talk and do my makeup at the same time, so I keep losing concentration. All right, we are done with our skin process, which is the foundation application, and we are now going to move to powdering the face. The reason why I call it powdering the face instead of saying baking, it's because it's not for everyone, to be very honest. If you're dry skin, I wouldn't really advise that you bake your face for the longest time, because it would even make your skin drier, you know. So if you're dry skin, you can just put a reasonable amount of powder just to mattify a bit, but I wouldn't advise that you should bake your face, because baking, in essence, the powder sucks out the moisturizing agents in the foundation. I hope it makes sense. I hope it makes sense. But if you're oily skin, you can go ahead and bake. But as a beginner, I really don't advise that you should bother yourself with that. So I'm just going to show you how I powder my face. So I'll be using here the Sasha Buttercup to powder my face. And note that I'm not baking my face, I'm just powdering my face. I am combination skin, by the way. So I really don't need too much. On the previous video, I did mention also that you're going to need a powder brush. This is how, I just put product right now. This is how a powder brush looks like. It should be as soft and as fluffy as possible. So yeah, you need a powder brush as a beginner. So I'm gonna dab a reasonable amount of powder on my brush, and then I'll just start on my chin. Note that I'm just dabbing the powder. Once I'm done dabbing the powder, I just powder off excess. Yeah, hope that makes sense, but just watch. All right, we are now done with the powdering process. We are now going to move to the blush application. I'll be using the Sephora holographic cheek palette. I'll be using the Sephora holographic cheek palette. You can always get blushes from Clicks. Clicks has got good blushes. I love the Essence blush. I used to have it. I don't know where I put it, but I promise I'll make a video on how to do your basic makeup shopping. I will do a video on that. So I'm gonna take this blush. I love this pink color here. So I want to take this blush and then just raise my cheekbone, dab, such as enough. You don't necessarily have to look too pink on your cheeks. So this is more than enough, and then I start blending. So we are done with the blush process, and we are going to move back to our eyes. We are going to apply mascara. But before I apply mascara, I really love to go back with the brown eyebrow pencil I used previously to do my eyebrows and just sort of like line my eyes. Doesn't necessarily have to be too much, but there should be a noticeable difference that your eyes are lined. So yeah. So this is what I love doing when I line my eyes using the eyebrow pencil. I just stretch my eye, and then I start off from the outer corner of my eye and just line my eye. Just like that. You can notice the difference. The other eye, I mean, you can notice the difference, right? The other eye. Perfect. Go in there with your finger just to blend off the eyebrow pencil, because we really don't need sharp lines of the product. That's it. And then now we are going to take our mascara. I'll be using the Disco, what is this? Is it Fake Lashes? It's actually written Fake Lashes. That's not nice. Okay, I'll be using the Disco Fake Lashes Curly Mascara. So this is the one right here that I'll be using. I actually love this comb like wand. I love it so bad. So when you apply mascara, you should just make sure that you look up and then you comb your lashes. Don't forget, look up, look into the mirror downwards, and then you comb your lashes. It's as simple as ABC. We are now moving to lipstick application. But before you jump into your lipstick, it's very important that you prep your lips before you apply lipstick. I would advise that every time you go to bed, just make sure you apply petroleum gel on your lips. If you can also do it like your mini lip scrub. It's just sugar, honey, and petroleum gel, and just scrub your lips before you sleep. Wipe off the sugar and lemon concoction, and then apply petroleum gel on your lips, and then go to sleep. You wake up in the morning with such beautiful and soft lips. So I always have with me petroleum gel. Doesn't have to be anything fancy really. So this is what I normally use all the time to prep my lips when I go to sleep. I'm caught in between the mattified lipstick and the gloss. I'll see, I'll decide what I apply at the end of the day. But what I really like to do before I apply my lipstick is that I like lining my lips so that it gives out that little ombre effect, you know. I'm not really going all out on ombre, but I'm just softly creating an ombre lip. So this is how I do it. I take my eyebrow pencil, the one I was using to line my eyes and to do my eyebrows, to line my lips. I'll be using the very same eyebrow pencil to line my lips. So once I'm done with this process, I go in with my lipstick and just apply it carefully on my lips. I don't want a situation where I'm seeing lipstick outside the boundaries of my lips. So I'll be using Divine Diva by Nora Cosmetics. It's our local brand here. It's a very, very good lipstick. I love it. I love Nora Cosmetics lipstick so bad. I think everyone knows that by now. So I'm going to go in with this red color. I mentioned on the previous video, part one of this video, that it's very important. I feel it's important for, as a beginner, you need to have at least a red lipstick, at least a red lipstick. You know, the reason why I say red lipstick is that subtle looks are subtle, right? And in putting on a red lipstick, it sort of like gives it that kind of situation, you know. I don't even know how to explain it, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So yeah. and we are done with our simple beginner friendly makeup look, part 2 of essential makeup tools and products for beginners. All right, we have come to the end of our tutorial. I hope you enjoyed the video. It was simple as ABC, right? Very simple and so beginner friendly, that I guarantee you. So if you happen to have problems not understanding what I was talking about, or you have questions, please feel free to DM me on my Instagram at Jessica_Molefe_, and I'll be so glad to help you, especially when it concerns issues of makeup. So I will see you. No, before I see you in the next video, if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe, kindly subscribe, so that you are kept up to date with what is next, what is new concerning Jessie's makeup and everything makeup from me, you know. So yeah, I will see you in the next video and enjoy your day.